So this happened very quietly. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even realize. Cordell Volson took a pay cut. Yeah, so as it says right here, the team quietly renegotiated contracts on May 14th with Cordell Volson. Now, again, this is very quiet as this article just came out literally yesterday. And this happened, if we go to the team website, this happened May 14th. No one posted about it. No one talked about it. No Ian Rappaport post. No Adam Schefter post. Just very, very quiet. No one even knew. So, I'm not sure why that's the case. Usually when this type of stuff happens, the Bengals might post about it or something like that. So, they really wanted to keep the situation on a very, very down low, which, again, why? Now, if you go on overcap.com, where the contracts are usually located, doesn't say anything. There's no update about this information. So again, this contract got updated. This whole situation got updated on May 14th, but none of the details are available 7 days later, which is very, very out of the ordinary. Now it's assumed he took a pay cut because he's making $3.820 million. But again, it's like, how much of a pay cut? What's going on there? Why is it not being released? It doesn't, it's such a weird thing that they're not telling us. So again, hey, listen, at the end of the day, I hope, things got worked out. But apparently this is all said and done as well. This is not like it's like a ongoing negotiation. This was already renegotiated and everything was figured out. So, again, I don't know why and even Spot Track, nothing. No update, no anything. Like, is he going to get extra years or man, this is one of those situations where I don't understand. We never have had this happen in the history of NFL where a player renegotiates a contract and we get nothing, especially 7 days later. Usually right away when it first happens, it's very quiet. No one knows what's going on, whatever, right? But eventually, once everything is ironed out, once everything is official, usually it's posted. Plus, usually the contract's posted. So, at the end of the day, it wouldn't surprise me if they told him to take a pay cut just because of the fact of how last season went and we had to bench him. But if they do work out a little bit of extra years and get him on a cheaper deal, this could really benefit us, especially with Scott Peters. Listen, end of the day, I know Cordell Volson might end up just being a bust, okay? He might just end up being garbage and we moved on and whatever, right? I am holding out hope, as Scott Peters has always been very vocal about it. He believes in Cordell Volson. He believes Cordell Volson could be a really good player. Because of that, I'm holding out hope that Cordell Volson can turn it around. That Frank Pollock was simply that bad, and Cordell Volson can figure things out, and we can move in the correct direction. So I'm holding out hope for that reason. I hope that, I'm right to hold out hope. But, again, like I said, this is definitely not what I expected. As again, it happened 7 days ago, and I'm usually I never miss a story. I'm always on Twitter. I'm always on social media, always looking every second. I spend 90% of my day just looking at every source possible. This is one of those sources that just went under the radar, which I don't say it's sketchy, but I feel like it is sketchy because why? Did they not work? Again, the assumption is that he took a pay cut, but did they somehow try to and this failed, so they want to post it publicly? But again, it posted on the website. Maybe this was a mistake. I don't know. Again, like I said, we'll probably find out about this in a couple months. They'll probably just released it hey, by the way, we renegotiated his contract. Haha, didn't tell anyone. Yeah. So, I guess moving forward, we're just gonna have to always go on, like, I'm always gonna go on Bengals.com/transactions and just look at what they might do and might just not tell us. Like, we're about to find out Trey Hendrickson got signed, and we go on their website, and as he says, oh, yeah, he's been signed for like a week now. Okay. Again, like I said, not something I expected to wake up to. So, shout out to Bengals.com giving us any information that we did not think we needed. But, again, he's making, I'm not trying to make this video longer than it needs to be, but $3.8 million. So I'm gonna guess if he took a pay cut, he might go down to like 2 something. I don't know, because he did get an extra bonus. He got like an extra $1 million bonus because of like the snap count. We talked about this like a month ago, but it's like the snap count / play time he has / when he was drafted, like amount of money he's making. He gets a bonus like every year because of that. So I'm pretty sure that part of this is the bonus, which I don't know how much they can renegotiate that. Because if he's owed a bonus because of that type of stipulation, that's part of the NFL. Like, that's a separate fund he's getting a bonus from. So, and that, the whole point of that bonus is to make it more even for the player. Where the player, there's a certain amount of players. Yoshi's one of them too. Where you get drafted in the 6th round, you get drafted later, but you are a full-time starter. If you play a certain amount of snaps, you get a bonus. So it's trying to even out the playing field for people who play a crap ton of snaps, but might not be making a crap ton of money. So tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace.